I'm excited for today because I'm heading out to a new spot. I've only driven past a few times, but today I've got the GPX 6000 fully charged in the back, and that'll be my detector of choice for today to hopefully find some gold. The track coming in is used quite frequently, so I found a spot. I ducked into the bushes not far off the track, but I hope you can't see my vehicle from the track. But it all seems to be nice and quiet out here, except for a few cows. I'm not going to be too worried about them. There are quite a few workings around here, and this is going to be my playground here for a few hours. So I'm thinking I'm going to try the 6000 around these bushes here. Anywhere where they haven't pushed it, I'll try in those areas. And then I might even get the 7000 out and detect in the deep creek down there. And back there is where the cows are. And they love to chew on stuff like this. Here, this one even has got fresh slobber on it. It's just plastic rubbish. I'll pick it up. But yeah, unfortunately the cows like to chew on stuff like this. They swallow it, it ends up in their system, and sooner or later it'll end up on our plate. So I'll just pick up the rubbish. Doesn't take much. I'll better get the 6000 started and go find some gold. So what I tend to do is when I arrive, I start up the detector. It doesn't matter if it's the 6000 or the 7. I put it away from the car at least 10 meters. And then I'll put it on the ground and start it up. That'll give the detector the chance to tune in. I can get the rest of my gear ready, and the detector will be adjusted to the conditions in the area. Of course, I'll do another ground balance and all that. But I found out that the detectors run a lot quieter if I start them up, leave them there, instead of start swinging straight away. I really didn't have to walk far for my first signal, which is not surprising because this area has been worked. I'm currently right next to an old push track here. Oh, I heard it. Oh, they're just ironstone here. Oh. And how magnetic they are. Doesn't look like metal, so I think the target would still be there. Oh, it's foil. Rubbish. The first few targets are always very interesting because I get a very good idea of what to expect for the day. If I'm digging a lot of hot rocks or noisy ground or heaps of rubbish, it can all be an indicator on the decision where I'm going next. First piece of silver rubbish. I'm gonna look for a golden target. You can really tell that I've driven a fair bit because the geology is so different. That's a mixture of quartz, and I even saw some opalite and ironstone. It's so different to the country where I've been lately. Different is good, gotta spice it up occasionally. Yeah, this is a nice piece of opalite. I'm not gonna collect any because my car is too heavy as it is. But yeah, quite a nice mix of different rocks here. It's quite an interesting area here. We've got all these workings and pushings around here. The occasional big hole. In this case, I tested it in normal. That just seems to be noisy ground running along this way here. It's like a big seam of, yeah, noisy ground. Somebody's camped over there, and just this little pile here looks like a dry blowing pile. So there's a lot of activity around here. And I should probably have a look further up around those diggings there to have a look at the material they dug out. Might give me an indicator what to look for. Somebody cracked this moss opal open. Yeah, oh, that's nice and smooth and has got a few inclusions in it. Moss looking like dendrites, which is why it's called moss opal or moss agate. Same thing. But yeah, big chunks. Oh, and a spider here. Oh, that is so smooth. You wouldn't even have to polish that. But I'm not here to hound rocks, unfortunately, although it is nice material, actually. Probably the best looking moss opal I've seen in the area, by far. Pretty cool. Of course, it had to be cap rock. Different. But yeah, that's what they dug here. Oh, with that opalite seam going through the pit here. So there's probably a lot of rubbish that has been blown in there. Old tins and stuff like that. But I'm gonna give it a go in here. I'm just gonna have a look at the seam. Oh, nice. That is so smooth. And beautiful. Lucky it's winter. The snakes should all be asleep. Wow, I've never seen it like that. Pretty cool. It's everywhere. And such neat dendrites. Now I know where to go if I'm looking for moss opal again. The only place where I've seen these dendritic moss opal-like rocks was way further south in the gold fields. And yeah, I'll keep on detecting. I'm not looking for opal, I want to find gold. Oh, there are bones down here. That's a bit creepy. Somebody's actually dug a hole down here into the cap rock. It is a bit noisy and erratic because I'm tilting the coil on a sharp angle alongside noisy cap rock. That hole has so many cobwebs in it. And then right here we've got a snake skin. It's all crusty and dried out. Okay, I'm gonna stop messing with it. Spiders and snakes. Gotta love it. Signal is gone. It's hard to tell which one of these items on my magnet it was, but definitely magnetic and therefore not gold. We'll keep looking. Just a big noisy hot rock. Quite a deep hole for this area, so it could be a nugget, but also this is a little bit of a flat. That's a bigger creek down at the bottom there, so it could just be rubbish that was washed down here from the flats during a flood. Oh, honestly, rubbish that deep? Oh, what have we got here? That's a rusty piece of tin. I really thought this was going to be something good. There's too much rubbish in the creeks here. It's impossible to detect those. Too many targets in here. I'm going back up to the flat somehow. Oh, it is this hot rock, isn't it? Yes, it looks like it. Yes, typical hot rock. Let's see if it's magnetic. Boah, highly magnetic. This one here is an interesting one. It's right underneath a fallen tree. Have a listen to this one. Right in the root system down here. And cap rock. Oh no. Yeah, okay. Sounds rubbishy, but I'll finish digging it. Oh, it's foil. I can see it, it's alfoil. That looks like old mining rubbish. That would have been their classifier. But they are broken up pieces of tin. Oh, I think that was just a centipede. Yeah, it's not a snake. Well, that unfortunately was a no gold day. It happens. It probably happens to all of us. And yeah, we just have to accept it and head back out the next day. That's my plan anyway. It's a good looking area. I'm just surprised that I didn't pick up anything. Like a lot of rubbish, many hot rocks and no gold. I'm not going to be discouraged. I'll head back out here tomorrow. Hopefully we'll find some gold then. In general, I'm very happy with the 6000 because I swung it for 5 to 6 hours today and I didn't miss a bungee strap or my guide arm on it. I just enjoyed the freedom around me with a lightweight detector and I wasn't restricted by a backpack or heavy gear. I'm keen to come back here. Maybe I'm going down a bit further. We still gotta find some gold in this area. Today I'm finally back roughly in the area where I tried the GPX 6000 the last time and didn't pick up any gold. Today I'm nearby but not quite in that spot and I've got the GPZ 7000 with the Nugget Finder Z search coil on. So today I'm gonna detect a few deeper areas like the low-lying drains and the creeks out here. Hopefully there's not gonna be too much rubbish in it. this here has been worked, so I'm gonna have a scout around and see if we can pick up any targets. Otherwise, I've got all these flats up here which shouldn't carry that much rubbish, so I'm gonna give it another go up on there, and yeah, hopefully we'll find some gold today. Not only is the vegetation and the geology different in this area, also the anthills are way different to where I've camped before. These are real mounds. But yeah, they get way bigger than that. It's just that I haven't seen these types of anthills for a while. It is a bit noisy out here after we've had some rain, and I already scraped 2 holes for just saturated clay noisy ground. There's quite a bit of rubbish in this creek and I haven't found any nice mellow sweet sounding targets yet. I'm gonna keep looking for those. First piece of gold with the Z-search coil on these workings here. And I'm sort of whispering because I did hear car doors. So there are people further up that way, and I did see a car further up that way. But the gold is here, so I don't want to yell out. Nice. Oh, I'm glad to be onto it again here. Very good. Now I'm gonna have a very good look around here. See if we can find any more. This one is actually quite rough. So they really haven't traveled far. There are workings further up that way, and they probably pulled a lot of gold out of here, I'd say. But nobody gets it all. Yeah, I was just gonna fill in the hole, but of course I always check, and now I'm getting another signal off the pile. Let's see if it's another piece of gold. I'm gonna turn it down a bit. Oh, it's clay. It's sticky clay. I don't know, any target in here is very hard to spot. Here, there's a clump in here. That's not it. Okay, it's this one here. It's another piece of gold. Nice. 2 out of the 1 hole. Oh, don't want to lose it. Hang on. That sticky red clay here. That's gonna be in my jeans and everywhere. But yeah, nice. 2 pieces out of 1 hole. I'm definitely in the right area here. I've got all this flat here. I can detect all of it. It'll probably take me a while if I wanted to grid it properly, but I'm just gonna have a good look around, zigzag through here, and see if we can pick up some more. But yeah, first of all, I'm gonna follow this drain here down because this is where I found it. That's right. I detected this little drain down here. This is where the water washed away some of the dirt, and that's how I heard this target, which was probably buried a few years ago when it was covered up with dirt. But yeah, nice. Another piece of gold. I'll better check this pile again. See if we can get another one out of this. I doubt it, but you never know. Nah, nothing there. I'll fill it back in and continue out here. This could be very interesting. I've got another signal. Only a meter away from our previous hole here. That's the filled in hole, and now I'm getting a signal from those rocks there. In the same drain again here. Oh, it's foil. I'm just coming back up a similar looking drain with another signal in it. I'm glad the digging doesn't make much noise in this area here, because it's mainly dirt and clay, not that many rocks. At least not in the drain here. No. We've had a bit of rain and the ground is very saturated, very noisy in these clay spots here, and that's what set off the detector. It's just noisy ground. I'll fill it back in. That's normal after the rain. Should have used the magnet. Ooh. It's gold. Nice. Look at it. Another piece of gold here. And I actually worked further away from the workings because I heard too many people. I walked away from it and yeah, ended up in a different spot. But it also carries gold. I'm gonna have a quick break. It was a fair bit of a walk. I've dug a fair bit of rubbish as well and noisy ground. I'm gonna have a quick break before I definitely keep having a look around here. And they are the spots I like, close to the bushes and trees. Although it has been pushed up to here, I can see the line there. But yeah, that'll be my next step. I'll circle all these bushes and trees because they still have undisturbed ground around them, original ground. Hopefully with a few more of these. But yeah, in general, I'm very happy and I'm enjoying the 7,000 again after I had the 6,000 going for the last few days. I know I was just picking up gold here and on the other flats back there, but I can hear people here as well. I can hear detectors, I can hear car doors. I don't feel comfortable keeping on detecting around here. I always mark all my gold spots on my GPS, so that's what I've done, and I might just come back here maybe in summer when it's less crowded. I'm gonna head back to the car. I'm gonna call it a day. That's okay. I've got these spots here now, but I'm not very comfortable staying out here much longer. Okay, people are here not far from here. I can hear voices, but I've got another interesting signal, so I'm just gonna quickly dig it. Must be stuck to my magnet. I'm almost back at the car. I'm just gonna dig one more signal. It's gold. Tiny little piece here. Little sub-grammer, but I'll take it. That's the last one for me today. Let's get out of here. It's too busy.